Yo, good morning. Good morning. um, Hold on, give me a second, cause I forgot something. I'll get it later. Okay, we here. Okay, we here. And I'm gonna say this. Um, that iMac got my color looking all jacked up. Okay, the iMac had me sitting here looking yellow. Okay, yellow, not lighter, just yellow, like the actual color yellow. That's why I don't like Macs. Okay, I don't like Macs. Have me sitting here looking yellow, like somebody just came over with a spray paint gun and just yellow. Why? I don't know. Anyway, okay, I had to move. I had to move it because it felt like it left my lip, but it didn't. Okay, so all on my Twitter, I'm gonna just jump right into it because this don't make no sense. Okay, all on my Twitter, I'm seeing hate crimes, hate crimes, hate crimes, hate crimes, hate crimes, hate crimes, and then these cops are acting like they done lost their mind again. Like, why? What what is going on? Like, what transpired between today and the last 6.5 to 8 months? What happened? Because all of these hate crimes and all of this shit, I'm sick of it. All I'm gonna say, try it on me and mine. Try it on me and mine. You're gonna regret life. I'm just saying. So I need somebody to tell me, either in a comment or IG, Twitter, whatever the case may be. Tell me what the fuck happened. Because I'm hearing Biden this, Biden that. What the fuck did the man do? Because I'm in my own world. I'm taking care of my own business. So whatever the fuck is going on outside of my shit, I don't know. But please, somebody tell me what happened. Because my timeline on Twitter is being beat up with hate crimes. Like, and one of them said, why is Biden not protecting the Asian American community? What is going on? Please, somebody tell me what the fuck is going on. Because this isn't the first time this year something has happened like this. What is going on? Who in thy hell lost their mind, or who in thy hell opened the door to hell? Who took their key, put it in the lock, turned it, pulled the key out, put the keys back in their pocket, turned the doorknob and pulled and said, if you can fit through, come out? Who? I was gonna do this video with my actual camera, but I'm just like, you know what? Idiocracy does not deserve a full screen. Whatever the fucking cause of it is, please stop it. Please stop it. Nobody is wanting to think and remember that, oh my God, children are out there. Oh my God, children are going to see this. Oh my God, what are you setting in motion for the future generations? Fuckery. And if it's you out there doing it and you're a parent, you need to be backslapped. There is no fucking reason why we are still living in the 1800s. Seriously. You're physically abusing somebody, mentally abusing somebody, verbally abusing somebody, and assaulting them all at the same time in each and every way because you don't like their bloodline. You don't like where their family and their ancestors came from. Are you fucking sick? Really? We're back in the 10th century? You know what? I feel bad for the Ukraine. Okay? I feel bad for Syria. I feel bad for Libya. Okay? I do not feel bad for what's going on in this country. I don't. And I say that because what's going on in this country is from the past. Okay? Everything that's going on in this country currently is from the past. But yet what's going on in the Ukraine, Syria, and Libya is because of religion. It's because of power. It's a religious power struggle. Who gives a fuck what your religion is? That is my thing. Who gives a fuck? I have been waiting to do this video for such a long fucking time. Oh my God, I've been waiting to fucking do this shit. Because it has been fucking irritating hearing how many innocent people have to leave their homes to save their lives. It is disgusting. And now what's going on across an ocean is basically happening here in the US. Why are people having to be in fear of leaving their own home? And I'm not talking about their property. I'm talking about their physical dwelling, that place that they're inside of. I watched a video that was on my timeline on Twitter from somebody's security camera. This man literally was waiting outside of his home to bombard his neighbor because of a different ethnicity. This is fucking America. You know what? I'm sorry, I have to do this, but this is how I feel. This country is called the United States of America. There is no unity. There is no unity. Anywhere, for any reason, there is no unity. None. I watched a video on YouTube how in, where was it? I think it was Afghanistan or Arabia. I'm not sure which country, but it was somewhere in the Middle East. These people did not know each other during a flood. It was a storm. They all came together. They came together as a community. When someone's home was taken, this family let the other family be in their home with them. Where in the United States of America does that happen? It doesn't. Right, it doesn't. It does not. Anywhere for any reason. Even when there is a murder, it does not happen. It does not happen. Everybody's walking by and then they want to make t-shirts. You don't even know the person. You didn't know the person. Why are you making t-shirts? Why are you lighting a candle? Why are you doing anything? You didn't know this person. But you just want to be out there saying, hey, I was there. You want to turn it into a social media viral video. You're scum. I do not understand the type of crap people do just for a few likes. I don't. Instead of wanting to be there and give support, you know, mental, emotional, spiritual, physical. I mean, hell, financially, a lot of people are like in a clusterfuck right now. Still, I believe it. But you want to sit here and worry about which hoe has the newest lace front. You both look fucking ridiculous. Because when you pull them bitches off, you don't have no edges. Okay? No edges do you have. Okay? None. And then you got the other hoes that want to walk around with the camel lashes. Okay? Looking like you need to just sit there and just bat your eyelashes real quick to give somebody some air. You want to turn everything into a fashion show and to see who can get the next biggest viral video. But yet, when something happens, oh, that's so sad. Your face is sad. Okay? A lot of people do not understand what hate crimes do through generations. I mean, fuck. You want to go there? Let's go. The Holocaust. There are nations that are still feeling the effects of it. There are generations that are still feeling the effects of it. There are people in this country that have no idea what Holocaust means. How that is, I don't know. How that is, I don't know. But yet you have people that are in southern states, Georgia, Louisiana, Alabama, so forth and so on, that are literally having to watch their back because of them being outside, because they don't look like the common people. When I say common people, you can take that how you want to. Take it how you want to. You don't like the word common, you don't like the common look, change it. You look common, you act common, you do common shit. Don't be common. I'm not. It's so easy not to be common. And I don't mean I don't even know if he's still making music. Is he still making music? I don't know. That's how much I care. I don't give a fuck. Okay. But, I mean, is he an actor, an artist? He's not a musician. I mean, like, I don't know. He worked my nerves. He don't know what the fuck he want to do. 1 minute he over here, next minute he over here. Hell, Just do common and the umbrella. Shit. Anyway, but I'm waking up and I'm seeing all of these notifications on Twitter. Hate crime, hate crime, hate crime, hate crime, hate crime, all across the U.S. And then these fucking cops. What the fuck? What the fuck? And you know what? It's sad. They're using their own body cam footage. They're uploading their body cam footage. So this is not my these aren't my words at all. These are not my words. This is what I saw on Twitter. Every video that had to do with a cop harassing somebody, the cop was white. Okay? But you're uploading your body cam footage. So let me get this right. Let me get this straight. You're uploading your body cam footage of you knowingly and openly harassing someone because you can. But when they ask you, why do you need my name? Why do you need to see my ID? Why? You can't give them a just cause. Oh, well, somebody called saying that you look suspicious. What I'm about to say is going to have me in that special place real soon. I'm not racist. I'm not a colorist. I'm not any of that, but I will speak my motherfucking mind in a heartbeat. I have no filter. That sounds like a real old white woman thing. Okay? As soon as somebody is seen with brown skin, they're on the phone. There is this brown person walking down the street wearing a hat. It's only 60 degrees and they're wearing a hat. I'm gonna try my best not to be racial. I'm gonna really try my best. I need a minute. No matter which way I try to word this, it's gonna appear that way. Given I did what I just did, I can't take it back. Motherfucker, it's live. And even if I could, I wouldn't. Again, I'm not racist. I'm not a colorist. But, it's sad in 2022, anybody that's got pigments to their skin has to watch where they go and who they're around. I'm just saying, try me. You won't have a chance to call the cops. You won't. Saved by the sister. I'm going to hell. I'm going to hell. Look, I need to just pack my bags right now. Because I know I'm going to that special place real soon. There is this smell. And it's like right here. Look, my trash is over here. Okay? My house looks like a museum. Okay? I don't keep stench lingering. But it's like right there. Oh, hell, that's work. Shit. My bad. Anyway. Right. It says right. All my life I had to fight. Literally. It's all my life, every generation has to fight. But what I don't understand is now I got your voice stuck in my head. I hear your voice in my in my head. All my life I had to fight. Stop it. But it's all your life. It's every generation. And it's all because we look different. You know how you get those texts and you wish that, right. Yeah, I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna get there. You know how you get that text and you know you're being watched or you're being looked at and you can be heard and you don't want to say what you're thinking and you don't know what to say and you don't know how to react. That was just me. That was me. Because that text came across the top of my screen. Thank God I don't have those issues. Um. Anyway, yes, he did. Yes, he did. God created many nations. Okay, and let certain people tell it. Came from one continent and it spread. Let's think about that for a moment, shall we? Everybody that has pigments in their skin did not start on this one unnamed continent. Okay? But yet everybody's so worried about where so-and-so came from, what so-and-so looks like. Motherfucker, who gives a fuck? Worry about your damn self. Bouncing checks left and right with your check writing ass. Who still uses checks? Huh? I don't. I haven't written a check in years. It's called debit. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Debit. And when I'm feeling real froggy, I swipe a credit. Yes, I do. But that's beside the fact. That's beside the fact. We ain't getting there. Not today. Not in this video. My thing is, for this video, why in the hell are we going backwards in time? This is almost the end of 2022. Why are we just now heading to 1899? Again, for the fourth time. But this is supposed to be the great United States of America. Where is this motherfucker united? Its people are so fucking divided, we can't even fucking see straight. But yet everybody's saying, oh, this is the greatest country in the world. Bitch, where? Bitch, how? How is the U.S. the greatest country in the world, but we're so divided we don't even like our neighbors? We don't even associate with the people that live closest to us. Back in the day, it was said it takes a village to raise children. What happened to those villages? I'll wait. I will wait. What happened to those villages? Oh, those villages didn't exist. That's why our prisons are overrun. Okay. That's why you have certain people in power talking about deporting. Homie, how can you deport someone that has never been to this country? You cannot do that. That is against the Constitution. But we don't want to talk about that. No, we don't. We don't want to talk about that. Oh, Scotty Kilmer is going live. Oh, yay. Oh, yeah, 1 o'clock. Okay, I will certainly be at work. I think, depending on how I feel after this fucking video. Damn, I just went blank. It's like my mind is just. But you want to talk about removing somebody, or not even removing, kicking somebody out of the only country they've ever known, and sending them back or sending them to a country they know nothing about. That's against the Constitution. You want to sit here and say, oh, well, your family came from this country, so we're sending you back. Time out. What the fuck does where my family come from have to do with me? My family comes from many different continents. When I was born, I'm sorry. When my grandmother was born, she was born right here in America. Okay? My mother was born right here in America. Okay? My father was born in America. Anybody before that has nothing to do with me. I mean, we're related because of our family ties, but that has what their location of birth has nothing to do with me. But yet, we have these people that like to say, oh, well, go back to where you came from. Do you really want to have that conversation with me? I don't think you want to have that conversation with me. You really don't want to have that conversation with me. Because for those same people that are always so quick to say, go back to where you came from. So you want me to go a state over? That's what you're telling me? You want me to go a state over? No. I mean, as a kid, I got told to go back to where I came from. And as a kid, I wasn't thinking the way I am now. But now, when I'm looking back at it, go back to where you came from. I'm sorry, I'm not about to crawl back up in my mother's womb. I'm not about that life. No, that is not for me. No, Jesus, no, God. No, I'm here. I'm loud. I'm tall. I'm big. I'm boisterous. I don't give two hot mammy fucks. I'm not about that life. But I will beat your ass. Yes, and it's not a threat. It's a promise. See, and it's funny because these scary people that are too afraid to do anything to you physically or say anything to you face to face will go after your cars. They will go after where you live. They won't do anything to you directly. They'll do it indirectly because they're cowardly. Like where I live. Some house ape, baboon, low budget bastard. That's all I got. Took the centerpiece off of my rim for my car. Well, it's not even my rim. It's the bolted on hubcap for my car. Wow, hubcap. That is the only car that I have ever had that has hubcaps. I'm just saying. But they're bolted on. This idiot felt compelled because of the financial status and current mindset to take the centerpiece off my car. You stupid fucking schmuck, that's not going to stop me from driving the motherfucker. It pissed me off. It pisses me off every time I fucking see it. But what did it do for you? Fucking nothing, because you're still financially broke. You are still in a poor mindset. So as long as you keep yourself in a poor mindset, you will always be poor. It's a statement of fact. But let me go back to why I did this video. People are living in fear. In what's supposed to be the greatest country in the world. This country is in debt by trillions. But somehow we're still paying politicians thousands monthly. Thousands. We have children that aren't clothed, have no homes, that are in shelters, that are on the street, that aren't eating. Look, but yet we're still paying these politicians thousands. But yet this is the greatest country in the world. We have someone right now that can't stop doing this. And we have no backing, no support. Let me tell you that, no, I'm not going to do it. Because I can foresee where that would go. I can foresee where that would go. And I'm not going to be a part of it. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, sir. But I'm going to just bypass that. I'm going to just cartwheel over that hoe. You have, because of this unnamed person, you have multiple people ready to unleash on us. I'm not saying no names. Take that how you wanna. Take that how you wanna. I didn't say no names. So if your brain is working and it's in a full upright position, take it how you wanna. But nobody is looking at the fact that how all of these cabinet uh, partners and politicians and campaign managers, this, that, and the third, are getting paid thousands. But we have people right here in this country, on this soil, on this soil. That means if I go outside, and I'm saying on this soil, I go outside, go downstairs, and put my foot, my bare foot, on the concrete. I am talking about this soil, this fucking land mass, okay, of the U.S. of A. On this soil that have no food and no homes and no education. But yet we have people in the Middle East that are fighting so their kids can have education, fighting for their families to have a home, fighting for their families to have food, fighting for freedom. But nobody wants to address the woman that was wearing her hijab incorrectly and was murdered. Nobody wants to discuss that. Nobody wants to do anything. They are reaching out for overseas help. That has been said countless times. But what are we doing? Sticking our necks in wars that have nothing to do with us. But we're trying to punish a country that could crush us. What type of fuckery is this? And we have our own residents, our own citizens right here in this country that are afraid to leave home. They are afraid to let their children go to school because of this racism, this colorism, this bullshit that is going on right here on this country. Yes, I said on this country, not in this country, because we have my brain just rebooted. Oh wow, we have U.S. territories in other countries. So I'm saying this country, this landmass. But nobody wants to talk about that. Nobody wants to address the fact that other countries have been reaching out for our help for decades, for our support for decades. And all this country has done was, ooh. But this is the greatest country in the world. Okay. If you say so. I mean, you can't deport me because I was born in America. Okay? Contrary to what people may say, think, or feel, I was born right here in the USA. Thank you. Now we can have a conversation. That's what we can do. We can have a conversation, but I cannot be deported because I've never lived anywhere else. I don't have citizenship anywhere else on this planet. Thank you. I am a full U.S. citizen. You know, sometimes, looking at the rates of the currency in other countries, I don't know who that is. I'm sorry. I mean, I'm not going to know everybody, Jesus. My name is not Merlin. But yeah. I have been looking for somewhere else to live because what's the current events that are going on in this country, it's making it very difficult. And I'm gonna stop that right there. Um, I don't understand how we're almost in 2023 and we are reapproaching for the fourth time 1899. I mean, we're still having lynchings in the South. People are still being drugged behind trucks and cars in chains in the South. But yet, that's okay. Nobody is wanting to interfere with that. Nobody is trying to stop the lynchings, the burnings, the draggings, the burning of crosses. Like, really? But these idiots are burning crosses still. And this group of the single letter, this group, this group, you don't like, so you claim anybody other than your complexion. Well, actually, you don't even have complexion. Whatever. Um, your hue. Oh my God. Yes, your hue. So I'm sorry. I have to go back. I have to go back. I need to reverse. Over here. Um, when I was a kid, my mom used to keep my hair short. Okay, short. Like you could probably see what I was thinking short. Okay. And this Caucasian child told me to take my slanted eye having self back to where I come from. I don't belong here. So I stood there and I'm like, I don't belong here. Okay. So back then, my brother played handball and I played tetherball. Okay. This little Caucasian child found out what a lobster looks like when it's in boiling water. Okay. And I never told my family this because there was no reason to. None. He found out what it was like to feel pebbles and other loose gravel beating against his skin. He found out really quick what that felt like. Mind you, we're children. That instance started my rage for people. And it's only progressed since. Although I will not raise my hands to people that have done nothing to me, but trust and believe me. I want you to get in my face. You may not make it home. And that's not a threat. It's a guarantee. I don't threaten people at all. Um, I don't like people in my face. Don't come in my face. Don't get in my face. Don't get in my face and put your hands up. You are threatening my safety. And when you do that, I black the hell out. And I will beat the hell out of you. I'm just saying. There's my disclaimer. You're only going to get it once. But yeah, he found out real quick what it's like to be drug around by his ankles. Face down. I literally grabbed him by the bottom of his pants after I was putting my fists into his face, into his bony, red little face. I did it. And then I drug him on the playground, face down, by his pants. And at the time, my mom worked at the school, so how she did not find out about this, I do not know. Again, ignorance and stupidity. That's all I got. Anyway, but that sparked my rage. That molded my rage. So we progress now into my 30s. And now that I have freedom of speech and I can say what the fuck I want to, how I fucking want to, I go back to the hate crimes and the fear and terror that people feel and deal with every day because they're scared to leave their homes. They're scared to send their children to school. And this is the greatest country in the world. I mean, if this is the greatest country in the world, I would really hate to see the worst country in the world. Because how can you have your citizens, your people, fearful, living in fear and terror to leave their homes or send their children to school? Explain this to me. Maybe I'm stupid. I really wish I could sit down with the governments of other countries, because I would really love to ask them all the same question. How can you let your people go through this because you want power, you want to control, you want dictatorship? How can you allow your people to suffer and be in pain and live in fear and terror and go hungry and starve to death and live below the poverty line for power? How can you do this? These are your people. I would really like to sit down with my government and ask them that question. You know what's going on in this country. Oh, but as long as your pockets stay very lined and greased and very full, you say nothing. But let it be your family that's below the poverty line. Uneducated. You can pick little Timothy up or little Sarah up from school in your Bentley. You can't send a Cadillac. Ooh. Cadillac. I can only say the word once. I can't say it more than once. I can't. I can't. You can't send one of those cars to go pick up little Timothy or little Sarah. You have to take public transport. No pigment Isha. Okay? You, Mr. Cabinet Member, Mrs. Cabinet Member, you are losing your finances, your connections, and your living situation. Mm-hmm. You have 30 days to make peace with the new decision. Thank you for coming out. God bless and good night. Okay? Thank you much. You no longer have a Mercedes. You no longer have commas in your accounts. Okay? You can no longer wear pearls. Okay? You are now wearing cotton from Savers. Okay? You are no longer shopping at Saks Fifth Avenue. Okay? You're no longer shopping on Rodeo Drive. Okay? You can no longer afford to get anything you want imported. Why? Because you're now living below the poverty line. Okay, here's the poverty line. Here's you. Poverty line, you. Okay? Just so you don't forget. Poverty line, you. Okay? You. Okay? Remember that. So you're used to the luxury cars. I'd rather have a car built for speed. I'm just saying, you know. I'm just, come on now. No more luxury cars. No more private jets. No more entertainment room. No more massages every week, like you need it. Like your job is just so painfully stressful, darling. Deal with people on the regular basis, okay? Deal with people on the daily basis for 8 to 10 hours a day. And talk to me then. Fuck your life. Okay, moving on. I had to get that out. I had to vent. But strip everything. Your education, your finances, your cars, your home, your clothes, everything. Strip that away. You know what? I think people need to watch the movie Life Stinks. Yep. Because apparently, the people in these seats think they're untouchable. Now, mind you, if, hypothetically speaking, and I hope this never happens, not during my lifetime at least, this company, Lord, I almost said this company. Yeah, this country is like a company. It's being run just like one. Still. If this country's government happened to topple, I wonder what the fuck would happen. I wonder what the fuck would happen. I mean, back in the days of the royals, if somebody wanted to topple someone from their throne, the country went into a war and an uproar. Hopefully that does not happen during my lifetime because I don't care to see it. I just don't. But if it should happen one day, hopefully I'm not alive to see it because I don't want to see that shit. I think this country has seen enough bullshit for 1 decade. But who am I? It makes no sense as to why there is so much hatred when this country is a melting pot of races, nationalities, ethnicities, whatever you want to call it. Why are people living in fear in their own home? Why are these people scared to send their children to school? I know, because nothing is being done. Everybody is just being left out in the wind, and these cops have lost their minds again. I just, I should be amazed, but I'm not. But what was disturbing was me waking up to see Twitter and all the hate crimes and the onshore terrorists. Like, you've been around these people for how long now? And you're lashing out on them, only certain people? We all have neighbors. I have neighbors I don't like. I don't like them. That does not mean I'm going to do things to them. They know I don't like them. They know I don't care for them, and we do not communicate. I don't even say hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. No, I don't even see them. So why do you have to just, why? Why? Help me understand lashing out on somebody because they look different than you. What is the point? I mean, that's not going to help you feel any better. I mean, at the end of the day, you still have some issues going on within you. I don't have to put my hands on anybody else to feel better about myself. I don't. I mean, I could use a workout or two, but that's my personal problem. Either way, it's not going to change how I feel about me or anyone else. I don't understand how this can be the greatest country in the world and you have your own people living in fear. They're not going to work. They don't even want to go to their driveway to their car because people are waiting on the sides of their homes to physically assault them. And these cops are doing nothing. They're basically saying, yeah, well, what did you do to provoke them? This person is laying on a stretcher, getting put into the back of a rig, going to the ER, maybe the ICU. And you're asking them, what did they do to provoke them? I'm gonna, wow. Hearing that sentence out loud really struck a nerve with me. Because this person is laying on a stretcher. And this cop, with his little notepad and his pen, well, what did you do to provoke him? Well, gee, I don't know. This person is laying here on a stretcher. I didn't think, questioning a victim while laying on a stretcher and everything all bruised and swollen, it was a thing. But, like I said earlier in the video, every video I saw was either someone's home security cam footage or a cop's body cam. And all videos had one thing in common. It wasn't the victims. It was the po-po. and they all were Caucasian. I mean, I'm just saying. That's what I saw. That was on my timeline. Oh, I done made somebody mad. They had to run away. Yes, I said it. I said it. Caucasian. Just like that little white kid told me to go back to where I came from. Okay, I will do that after you go back to the Caucasus Mountains. I mean, I'm not racial or anything like that, but I can go tit for tat. I'm very fucking petty. It came off. Oh my god. My watch is nude. Um, yeah. Ew, and it's red. Ugh. I need to go find my doodad. I need to go find my the thing that goes on my watch to protect it. Yeah. Well, damn. I'm gonna go. Because if I don't, I'm not going to work. Okay? And I will keep going on with this video. But I'm going to come back at some point and revisit this topic. Humanity is disgusting. The human race is appalling.